Okay, I want to take a second to talk to you about PlayPosit, which is a great website where you can create interactive videos to just increase engagement for students when they're doing some kind of a video lesson. If you'll notice on the front page, instructors can join for free. I have already registered my account, so I'm going to go ahead and just log in. It's going to take you to this main home page, and this is these are called bulbs, and that's the name that they refer to the interactive videos. Once you've created it, they're called bulbs. You have this little pop-out menu to the left, and I'm just going to click on my name, and this is going to take you to like your profile where your storage is, where you can sync with Google Classroom, which is really handy because it allows you to sync your roster from your Google Classroom to PlayPosit to make students uh, able to view your PlayPosit videos much easier. This is your profile configuration, and then this is where you can change any of your information like that. If you don't have Google Classroom, students can create a student account by registering, and then they can search for this code that will link them to your classroom and allow them to access your PlayPosit videos. This is just your privacy settings, and these are some bulb defaults. So you can rewind during questions, skip questions, fast forward. You can retake the quiz, and you can also enable captions, which would be great to make the video more accessible. I probably would not allow students to fast forward in most cases because they probably wouldn't watch the video, but for our purposes, I am for the tutorial. Okay, this is where you can assign how many points you want your questions to be worth, and we'll talk about the different types of questions in a few minutes. And then you can also turn on notifications to be notified when a student has a submission. So back on the left, these are my bulbs. It's a whole list of the bulbs I'm working on or have created. Here are my videos. So every time I upload a video from the internet, it's going to be listed here. And I only have one because I just now started playing with PlayPosit. These are my classes. I have one class that I've started that's honors biology. And then here is pre-made bulbs. And there's over 3,000 different bulbs you can choose from. You can just search for any topic and then choose from any kind of a pre-made interactive video you'd like to use. I am going to go back to classes and choose my honors biology class. And then you can see it tells you that I don't have any bulbs here, so that I need to switch to classic view. So I am going to go in and do that now. And my folder is empty, but if you look over here, this is where I can click and my bulbs show up, classes, and this is my folder that has my video that I'm using for my current class. And this is analytics, which allows you to monitor your students and just see how they did on the assessment. And then your students is just going to be your roster of all your students, which I'm not going to click on so you don't see their names. These are the units. Like I can click, and this is where I've got my genetics unit set up, and I can add whatever bulbs I want to here. And then again, I've got my listing of pre-made bulbs. So I'm going to go back to my class and click on well, actually, I'm going to come here. I'm going to show you how to add a new bulb. You can also add a new class if you want to. This is how you would do this. You can color code them and pick whatever you would like to put there. You can add a new unit if you want to. That's a different thing. You can add a new, this is where you would add your unit. So you're just typing in a name. Once you've created them, you can just pick from a drop-down box where you want to place your bulb that you create. So here we're going to create a new bulb, and I've already chosen the video that I want to do, and so I'm going to enter that there, and I'm going to just click add. It's very simple. So it says great job. You can press play to listen to your video.
In order for our
to
bodies
find
to
out where you
function,
want to place
we
your
need to supply
questions.
them with a variety
In
of...
my case, I've already chosen where I want to place my first question. So I'm going to go to that marker, and that's 1 minute and 32 seconds. And once I get to that point, I would love to stop the video, but you're going to click on this little yellow button, and it's going to allow you to either delete your video, trim the video, or add a question. So I'm going to add a question, and these are all the different options. You've got multiple choice, free response. You can take like just a reflective pause if you want to take a moment during the video, a survey, a fill in the blank. several things. But I'm going to make a multiple choice question. So my question is going to be transcription takes place in the, let's leave a blank, where blank into blank. Okay, so there is my question. And then we can go in now and set up a series of our answers that we want to choose from. So the first one, I'm going to say, and then I want to okay, this is my correct answer, so I'm just going to save. Okay, I'm not going to continue. I mean, you can add as many as you want to add. But I'm going to go through now and just preview what I've done. So I'm going to click play.
In order for our bodies to function, we need to supply them with a variety.
Oh, there we go. So I fast forwarded a little bit so we could just see the pop-up. And so now I'm going to, we're going to have to answer the question. So once you choose the correct answer, you hit submit and hit continue.
Of nutrients we get from our diet.
To play.
Our bodies cannot use the.
Once you finish that, you can come back into your original screen. And then you can make your other options. So you can change, you can make them randomized, different little options you can do with your video. You can print the PDF. I'm just going to click save and finish for now. And then your new bulb is going to show up. I haven't named mine yet, so it's just going to show up in here. But it is a great tool to use. Just you can use it as a test review if you want to, or introducing a new topic, or after a lecture, just to make sure students understand the content.